Good morning, this is Professor Kishbaugh. I want to go over a couple of things. There's been some questions about the textbook links and a couple of things on what you should be doing for this first week. Basically, this course has 5 modules. So for an 8-week class, some of the modules will have multiple things over multiple weeks. So for the first week, you should be looking at the business environment. I know there are some of you who don't have your textbook yet. I think you can still complete this discussion question even without a textbook. Go do a Google search or an academic search on information on the business environment and at least give you enough data on what's going on in business today. Feel free to go out and take a look at articles and things that are going on. We have a new president this year, so things have changed, or things are going to change in business. You can look and see what's going on in the world today, manufacturing, anything that you think that's going to affect business, political implications in other countries, okay, things that are going on in our social environment. We have a lot of nonprofit organizations now, a lot of social organizations. So just get a good idea of what's going on in business today, and then you can answer this question. So take a look at the learning objectives for the business environment. So as I was mentioning, go ahead and take a look at the learning objectives for this particular unit. And we basically just want you to get a good idea of what does it mean? What's the competitive environment? That is your marketing. That's anything that your business has to take a look at, what's going on in the whole environment. Technological environment, what kind of software are people looking at now? How is that affecting businesses? Remember, we've got robots now that are working in the factories, and we've got drones that are delivering packages for Amazon and companies and things like that. So it's more than just computer technology, but also the technology, barcoding systems, things that allow companies like Apple and Walmart to get their products done quickly and to the consumer quickly. And of course, the global environment, everyone has some kind of global reach within their business. How is that affecting then how you set up your business? So we'll also talk about managerial communications, nonverbal communications, language, and all of that. So take a look at that. And under assessments is where you're going to go ahead and find let's scroll up to I'd like you to complete this question. It's due May 21st. I think that you can get it done. What you'll need to do is post a reply first, and then you will go ahead and respond to 2 other classmates. So the question is, we'll click right into that. Take a look at the current environment of business. And like I said, if you don't have access to the textbook or to the e-text right now, I think you can still do a Google search or an academic search through our library to get information on this topic and at least give me what you feel is going on in business today and how all of these factors affects a business in our society. And then comment on 2 other students' postings. And this is going to be more than just, I agree. It's going to be a little bit more like, you make a really good point. The competitive environment is really changing the way that companies are looking at marketing, especially social media marketing and the global reach that all of these social media platforms have. So take a look at that. Take your time. I'm looking for thoughtful answers. I'm looking for people who have gone out and made an effort. Remember, business is changing all the time, and you should be, if you're interested in business, you should be following some kind of business source. If you like Twitter, there are a lot of business type feeds that you can follow. If you're on LinkedIn, you can follow different types of businesses, different types of people that are in business. If you're using Facebook, there are also things that you can subscribe to. YouTube, I suggest to some people to go out and set up a YouTube channel where you just search for businesses, where all the information you're finding and that you're subscribing to is about business. There's so many things out there for you. There's even something as simple as businessdictionary.com. It's a website that gives you the business dictionary term of the day. But not only that, when you scroll into that website, there's industry analysis, there's articles, everything that you need to know that's going on in business today. So if you're not picking up a newspaper or you're not online looking up this information and you're interested in a career in business, you really need to be on top of it. You need to really pay attention. So you should be completing this discussion question. I really don't think that anybody shouldn't be able to complete this, even if you don't have access to the textbook. Remember, the textbook is just a means to give you some information, but in business, you should really be out there looking at different trends, looking at what's going on in your life. What's going on in your life that's affecting your business decisions? Okay, what's going on in the political arena here in our country and all over the world? You really should be tuned in. So like I said, if you're following, entrepreneur.com is a good website. Forbes.com is a good website. Any of these are excellent. Fortune, if you like magazines, I'd suggest that you subscribe to Fortune magazine. They do all the top 100, top 500 lists of all the businesses and the leadership and everything that's going on in business. So please complete this. Go ahead, start a new thread right here if you look down here, and that will allow you then put your initial post in there, and then you will be able to look at other students' posts. And you should get this in the next couple of days so that the student posts are in there and you can read them and just get started. So let me know if you have any questions. If you're still having textbook issues, send me an email, but the link should be up within the next 2 days and I'll let everybody know when they are. So thank you very much and have a wonderful Tuesday.